On Christmas night at my grandma's house, I knocked on the door with my 6-year-old son. My mom peeked out and coldly said, "Go home. There's no room left." So we left. 10 minutes later, my grandma called, furious, "Come back right now." What happened after we returned left my parents completely stunned. My son Logan stood on Grandma Helen's porch, clutching a handmade Christmas card, a tree cut from green paper with a tiny house, smoke curling from the chimney, and "I love you, great-grandma," written in wobbly red crayon. He'd spent a week on it. We'd driven 2 hours through snow to get there. My mother opened the door, looked at us, and said 6 words that would change everything. "Go home. There's no room left." Logan's face crumbled. The card trembled in his small hands. She claimed Grandma said if we showed up late, she had to turn us away. The lie was so casual, so effortless, like she'd been planning it. So we left. Logan sobbed in the car, clutching the card tighter. "Dad, why didn't Grandma let us in? I just wanted to give her my card. Did I do something wrong?" I had no answer. My throat was too tight to speak. My parents had favored my younger brother Charles and his son Adrian for years. When Adrian was born, my parents gave Charles $5,000 and stayed at the hospital for days helping with the newborn. When Logan was born, they visited for 20 minutes, but I never thought they'd stoop this low. 10 minutes later, my phone rang. Grandma Helen. "Jake, why haven't you arrived yet?" My stomach dropped. "Didn't you tell Mom to send us away for being late?" Silence. Then, "I never said that. Come back right now." When we pulled up again, the entire family was standing outside in the freezing cold. Grandma, my parents, Charles, distant relatives, all of them on the porch, breath visible in the night air, faces lit by Christmas lights. Charles immediately snapped, "Because of you, we've been standing out here freezing." Grandma's voice cut through the night like ice. "Shut up!" The whole street went silent. She hugged us, then let us inside. The living room was beautifully decorated, but the tension was suffocating. "Before we continue," Grandma said, her voice steel, "some things need to be addressed." She turned to my mother. "Nancy, is there anything you'd like to say to Jake and his family?" Mom stammered, "I didn't do anything. Jake is lying." Grandma nodded to Uncle Bruce, who pulled up her security camera footage on a tablet. My mother's voice played loud and clear. "Go home. There's no room left. Helen told me if you showed up late, send you away." The room exploded in whispers. Mom's face went ghost white. Janet, my dad's cousin, shook her head in disgust. "Nancy, I never thought you could do something like this. Even animals have more compassion." Then Grandma spoke words I'll never forget. "From this moment forward, I no longer have a son named Dennis and no daughter-in-law named Nancy." My father begged. My mother sobbed. Grandma's voice cut through their pleas. "You stopped being my son when you favored Charles over Jake. You have 30 days to leave the house you're living in. The estate in Highlands Ranch will be passed to Jake and his family. Now leave." They stumbled out, humiliated and homeless. Charles tried to plead his case, but Grandma cut him off. "You stayed silent in the face of injustice and benefited from it. That makes you complicit." He stormed out, hissing at me. "You've torn this whole family apart." The next morning, Grandma called her lawyer. By afternoon, the legal paperwork was in motion. 2 properties worth $2 million transferred to me. My parents tried one last desperate move. They showed up at my house days later, screaming threats. I called the police, filed a restraining order, and had them legally banned from contact for 3 years. 30 days later, they moved out. I renovated both properties and now earn between $8,000 to $10,000 a month in rental income, all saved for Logan's future. A year has passed. My parents live in a tiny apartment 3 states away, surviving on Social Security. Charles moved across the country and hasn't spoken to me since. Meanwhile, my wife Paisley is 8 months pregnant. Logan runs to Grandma Helen every weekend with new drawings and stories, and she's framed his Christmas card on her living room wall where every visitor can see it. Last night, Logan asked the baby in Paisley's belly, "Hey baby, when you're born, I'll teach you how to make cards for great grandma. She keeps mine on her wall forever. I don't feel guilty. I feel free."